All right, about 40 seconds we'll get started. Make sure everybody to get warm as well. Let me move this camera down just a little bit. Cool. Make sure to get warmed up on your own time. If you need help with warm-ups and stuff, throw in the chat. I'll help you with a warm-up. Like I said, we'll get going in just 15 seconds, it looks like. We're live. All right, let me switch over the stream here. And there we go. Welcome, everybody. You can actually see the workout right over there. Welcome to the garage. I'm Andy, and I'm going to be working out with you today. And I'm so glad you're here. I'm so happy that you're going to get to work out with us. If you do have your gym, feel free to go take this out into your garage or downstairs or in the basement or wherever you want, and let's work out together. But if you don't have a gym, I provided you with a limited equipment option for roughly the same stimulus that we're going to be getting out of all of our stuff today, and then just hang out with us. I'm looking forward to doing that. But before we do, I do want to pray because that's what we do. We believe in Jesus around here, and we believe that we can really bring about peace and love and unity through what Jesus tells us. And so I'm getting notifications. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, getting notifications on my watch. But before we do, just wanted to kind of pray for you and pray with you. And then we'll talk about some future streaming stuff over the next 2 or 3 days. That's not workout related, it's actually video game related. And then we'll go from there. So let's pray. God, thanks for allowing us to be here today. Thank you for the love, peace, grace, mercy, and justice that you show us. And Lord, for those that are logging in and jumping on the stream with us that don't know you, Lord, I just pray for a bit of love and a bit of unity today. Most importantly, I pray that you just show us who you are and show us how much you love us, even if we are far from you right now, God. We love you so much in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Cool. So we are going to work today. We've got squats, we've got our bench, and like I said, the limited equipment option. If we have time later, we're going to get to a Metcon, meaning some of the faster, more intense stuff. But since we're not there now, we're going to get warmed up. Like I said, hopefully you saw me rolling out my legs just a little bit. I was using my foam roller. Literally got this thing for like 20 bucks. That's a theme of this garage is, nothing is super high quality. Everything is kind of second tier, third tier. My row plates are high temps. If you know anything about high temps, you know that those are like the super kind of middle to low end bumper ones, so I can drop them. And we'll get to those in a minute. But also the what am I saying here? The roller I have here is like 15 bucks. I got at Target. And I was literally just starting on my back, going up to my lats, doing about 6 to 8 on each side, because we are going to be working on bench, and we'll get everything open. Lats, 6 to 8 on each side, just kind of taking my time, feeling all the muscles. Down in my glutes, again, 6 to 8 on each side, left and right, sitting, making sure that I'm relaxing, not kind of squeezing the muscles. Down into my hamstrings, again, 6 to 8. And 6 to 8 on each side, and then I roll over onto the side, and I went from glute down to mid-thigh area to start to warm up that IT band area. So I did about 8, maybe 12 on this side, and then I roll from the middle all the way down to the knee, and that feels heavenly. Did that about 8 to 12. And then was just getting on both sides, of course, and then just started getting some dynamic leg swings. I've been warm already because I took the dog for a walk, and it's Florida, so you're automatically warm around here because it's 1,000 degrees. It's actually not 1,000, it's whatever, I got 2 watches on. It's 88, but there's humidity, so it feels like a million. And then just going to start to work out our movement patterns. So again, we're doing, let me make sure my audio syncs up. Cool. I'm gonna work on my movement patterns now. So with our movement patterns, and I'm gonna move this camera a little bit in just a minute. Actually, I can probably do that right now. Give me 1 second. Let me move the camera over. That didn't help. One second. We're gonna move this whole entire operation. Bear with me. Don't fall. Don't. Oh dear. Don't fall. Oh dear. Oh dear. You fell. Stick with me. Don't fall. Stick with me. Stick with me. Stick with me. Oh dear. That fell too. Goodness. Everything's just breaking right now. All I wanted to do was move my camera, and I gotta move the entire thing. Hey, welcome. Cool, we're back. Let's move that there. And let's move this camera. Right here. Cool. We back. And there we go. Let me move this down just a little bit, because that looks pretty dumb. How about that? Is that better? Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Cool. Okay. There we go. So now you can actually see a little bit of what's going on there. Cool. So like I said, we're going to work on our movement patterns now. So with the squat, what I'm working on my back squat today, but I want to get a few air squats. So when you're squatting, you want to make sure your hips are shoulder width apart, feet turned slightly outwards. So slightly outwards, not this way. Feet turned slightly outwards. And when I sit, I'm actually thinking about sitting my hip bones back. And so I'm going to go back and down, and I'm going to keep that chest nice and tall, nice and tall. I'm going to be putting my weight into my full foot, driving up through my heels, boom, pushing my big toes into the ground. Hips back and down, boom. And we're just going to get a couple of those just to make sure that we're moving properly. It feels like we are. Good. You want to try to keep that chest nice and upright as well. If you can, arms are going to be extended above you. Arms are going to be extended above you if you can. That leads to that chest being upright. Now, if your mobility is a little poor and you're just working on this, try to get at least when you're sitting in a chair. A lot of people think about, oh, okay, well, I'm squatting, I got to bend over. But no, just like when you sit in a chair, you sit in a chair like this. Also, you want to get those hips below those knees. We're doing full squat. I'm doing half squats today. So, excuse me. I'm going to start my watch. I use 2 watches because I'm stupid. Okay. And I'm gonna get some squats on the bar as well, and then we'll start loading it up. So, with that back squat, what I'm doing is I'm actually resting that bar on that nice shelf that my arms create when they're back. Now you can see I don't have my socks on, and that's fine, or my shoes on. I'm actually going to be wearing knee sleeves because I squat a lot, and they give me, they're only 5mm sleeves, so they're not huge. But they give me just a little bit of support, and it could be placebo, I'm not sure. But they give me a little bit of support when I start throwing weight on. Let's actually see how much weight I'm doing. So we're only doing, to start out, 3 sets of 5. At developing a program called Tactical Barbell. And what Tactical Barbell is just a lifting program, and I can talk more about it later. So here, just drop my phone. It's okay. So today we're working at. Sorry, it's only supposed to be 70%, not 75, but we're doing 3x5 at 195. 3x5 at 125 gross. I'm not super strong, obviously. So let's get some weight on the bar. We'll go to 195. So let's always vital that when you are lifting weight, you want to get at least 3 warm-up sets, preferably one with just the bar. At least just the bar, and then start throwing weight on. So my warm-up sets, if I'm going to 195 on my squat, I'm going to go one bar, 135, 165, probably 185, and then I'll go by 195. So this is going to be 135 for 5. And there we go. Let's see. Cool, so that was 135. We're gonna go 165. Keep working our way up. And this is lighter weight, so I'm not necessarily gonna need a belt for this. But if you're jumping in the chat, welcome. If you're jumping into the stream, welcome. I would love to talk with you, hang out. Let me know that you're here. Let me know where you're watching from. Oh, water. Oh, water. There it is. And one of the watches that I wear is a Garmin watch, and it basically keeps me a rest timer. So in between each set, I'm taking between 2 and 2.5 minutes. Shut up. Okay, that. All right, we're back. We are back lifting right now. 165. My knee sleeves on. And here we go. Cool. All right, so that's 165. we're gonna move to 185. Now, what I like to do with warm up is I'll do a set of 5, set of 5, set of 5, set of 3. Just so I'm a little fresher for the actual sets. The actual work sets, I should say. And like I said, the appropriate amount of time for that's weird. The appropriate amount of time to rest in between sets, anywhere between 2 and 3 minutes if you're doing stuff like this. Obviously, if you're powerlifting, then 5 minutes or so is what you actually want. But the set time right now, usually about 2 minutes or so. That's what I like to end up on. Okay, let's gotta lift. I'm actually gonna turn YouTube off from here if I can. Looks like I can't. So we might need to end the stream. Come back. I'll do that in just a second. Yeah, I'll do that in just a second. Go. 185 for 3. And that felt easy. So, now, we got the whole thing going. Oh, that's my multi-stream chat. Now we got the whole thing going. I'm actually going to get into the work set, which is whatever, 90. It's important to remember that you have to, in a workout like this, and a program like this, even with the limited equipment program, you have to keep moving. If you're looking for hypertrophy, which is muscle growth, that's why you see bodybuilders doing stuff with shorter amount of reps. They're aiming for muscle growth. So I'm looking for muscle growth, but also for strength growth. And strength growth happens with a little bit of longer rest time. So that 2 minutes is really the sweet spot, between 2 and 2.5 minutes of rest time. The sweet spot for clearing out lactic acid from your muscles. It's the sweet spot for ATP, adenoside something triglyceride phosphate. The explosion part of your muscles. It's good for ramping that up and getting that back into your muscles so that when you do explode, benching, squatting, lifting, doing anything that's really lifting, you have the actual punch that you need. Anything a little shorter, and you tear the muscle fibers down too quickly, and you really don't have the amount of strength. Anything too long, and you don't get the muscle growth. So that 2 to 2.5 minutes is kind of your sweet spot in between your actual work sets. So that's why I'm wearing a Garmin watch as well. It's a cheap Garmin, the 245 plus my Apple Watch just because I want to check everything, track everything. But wear this. It's great for running. It's great for when I do, I got 8 or 9 miles to do tomorrow morning. It's great for when I do that, but it's also good for rest timer because literally I just hit go and then it'll show me my rest amount. So yeah, I just hit 2 minutes right now. So time squat. And one set down. It's good. Felt easy. Felt light. And I'm just responding to somebody in chat right now. Hello. See you. Goodbye. Having some really weird stuff happening with Gmail and this MacBook here. Really, really super weird. It's not loading Gmail in anything, which is crazy. So I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's kind of stupid. Okay, and we'll squat. It's 2 minutes. If you're counting your watches, it's 2 minutes. Squat again. Good. Felt good. Felt real good. Got one more set after this, then we're going to start working into our bench. Apparently Gmail only works for me in limited. I don't know how to describe it. It's really weird. I have to put it in HTML version, which is really sort of stupid. Really weird. Really, really weird. Oh, got to squat in 5 seconds. Again, hitting that rest timer. Building muscle, using explosion. Here we go. And there we go. 3 sets down. Easy peasy. And we're going to move to our bench. So, bench is going to be a little more today. Angle of that shot makes it look like I'm bending a little bit, but I don't think I am. If I hold my hands straight, yeah, head looks a little bent. Okay. Cool. Let me get my bench. So, let me go get my towel. I'm a sweaty pig, and we'll be working here. All right, so with bench, just like a push-up. This is why I got push-ups in there. Elbows are going to stay as tight as possible. We don't want to flare out and push like this way. We want to keep those elbows in so that we're pushing from here out. We want to think that we're pushing straight outwards, almost punching the air. Keeping that nice arch to your back. Hands just wider than shoulder width. We're not doing close grip today, so we're going to be out kind of at the first ring. And just like earlier, we're going to try to get 3 warm-up sets. So, we're only doing 125. My bench is super, super low. And trying to work on, this is what happens when you're a runner, long-distance runner, trying to come into strength. You don't have any strength. Come back to it, I guess. So, we're going to come back to it. I'm actually going to turn the volume on this guy up just a tiny bit, so you can probably hear me, hopefully a little bit better. And same principles apply. 2 minutes. Every 2 minutes, you want to do a set, just so we keep moving. Let's bench. Sorry about that. All over the place. We're going 95. Warm up, warm up, warm up. So we're gonna go 95 to 115. Feel like next round number 115, and then we're gonna go 125, 4 sets. Yeah, getting started. Cool. All right. Oops. Forgot to hit that. And we're back. Still warming up at 115. Here we go. Now we get to go to 125. We'll get 4 sets. Moose! Let's go, Moose. Come on. Get in here. Let's everybody party. Come on. Bring it on. Bring your friends. Bring your family. Let's go. Moose, I'm going to follow you. I'm going to follow you, Moose. I'm going to be part of this party. Look, I'm doing it right now. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get in there. Get in here, Moose. Come on, Moose a boot. Thanks for the follow, bro. Let's go. You want to lift? Come on, we got to lift. Lift with me. Dude, Moose, thanks. How's everything? Where? Okay, let me guess. You're from Manitoba. Manitoba? British Columbia? I don't know. I'm from Michigan. Once I get up north, I'm out. I get past Ontario, I'm out. Oh, we're lifting. Let's lift. That's one. 3 more sets. Where are you from? Ontario. Sweet. I used to play hockey up in Ontario when I was living up there, so that's fantastic. How rude. Isn't that like a Canadian thing? Everybody just so polite up there. Although I will tell you, when I was playing hockey up there, a little place called Sarnia, like this little crappy little mining town, it felt like. It wasn't crappy, it was just really gross. We're playing there, and we went in Toronto, and like, Toronto was beautiful. Manitoba. I don't know, dude. I know Manitoba from video games, that's about it. Thanks, Mama. Thanks for jumping in there, Mama. Mama, are you also from Ontario as well? The game, it was Victoria 2. Vicky 2. When I'm not lifting, I'm a strategy game guy. So I'm streaming like CK3 and all that other crap. But yeah, Victoria 2. Sabrina. Sarnia. That was Sarnia. Sarnia was right over the river from Port Huron in Michigan, where I was from. And man, that place sucked a butthole. It was dirty as hell. Sabrina, Sarnia, same thing. Yeah, it was dirty as hell. Oh, hold on, gotta lift. Hold on. Ugh. I will tell you what though, Canadian invasion. Eastern Ontario, good. Eastern Ontario is pretty sweet. Yeah, it's a Canadian invasion. That feels okay. I'm a big fan of Canada, I'm not gonna lie. I will tell you, when we did go up there to play hockey, we got our absolute shit handed to us. Our butts got royally whooped. Here we were, these little pee-wee hockey kids from Michigan, thinking we're all big and bad. We go over the river and played a tournament, and I think we lost all 3 games because those Canadian kids, man, they just, they worked us. Eastern Ontario. What's the city? Yeah, my NHL team now, I'm in Florida. I'm in Tampa, actually, so the Lightning. Go Lightning, go Bolts, even though we got our butts handed to us last night. And then I'm actually a Red Wings fan, too. So, you guys Maple Leafs fans? Probably, hopefully, I assume. Better than the Canadians. Montreal Canadiens, not actual Canada. I don't hold any ill will towards the Maple Leafs. I do towards the Canadians. Because of Patrick Waugh. That guy sucks. I hate him. Oh! Ottawa, that's right. Forgot. I forgot they were back. Not forgot they were back, I forgot that you had them. Calgary Flames, okay. All right. I'm into this. I'm quit cursing at me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on, I gotta lift. Ah. Oh. All right. I got one more lift, one more set, and then we're gonna be logging off for a little bit, and then we're actually gonna be streaming something later. Can't decide if we should play like we're gonna noob a game, so it's either gonna be like Football Manager or it's gonna be like Yakuza. I actually was gonna dive into that Baldur's Gate or the Dark Alliance thing because I heard it was pretty crap, and that sounds fun. So if you guys want to join me, let me know. Let me know what you would like to see me play later. Not Victoria, not CK3, nothing like that. Listen, your lips, or your voice to God's ears, Mama. If it's Montreal and Tampa, I think Tampa's got a great shot. But Tampa's got to get through the Islanders first. And man, they pegged us back last night, and it sucked. Although we beat them 8-0 the game before that. But last night, man, it was a late night. It was a crappy game. It was a good first period, and then everything after that was just nosedive straight downhill. So, but yeah, I think Tampa can whoop the Canadians. We're a lot faster. All right, we got about 30 seconds left, and then I'm going to lift, and then, yeah. Has been a crazy series. And the unfortunate part is we lost our best player last night. Blurf! What's up, man? Welcome back. How's everything out on the West Coast? So Blurf, you're welcome to the Canadian invasion, by the way. You're getting like we've got like Canada what? Blurf's from like the Seattle area, so he's close enough to Canada. Although that's like other side Canada. Oh, I gotta lift. Hold on. Oh. That's it for me. Come on. Seattle Kraken, let's go. I'm actually super stoked to see Seattle actually have another team other than the Sounders. And I'm a soccer fan too, and so watching the Sounders get on some action is pretty fun. All right, Blurf, we're going to be playing something later if you want to jump back. I'm not sure yet. Not sure what we should play. If you got any suggestions, let me know. Yeah, Blurf's actually a basketball nut, basketball genius, basketball wizard, basketball Jones. Yeah, I wish you guys had a basketball team too. We talked about this. We talked about the Supersonics. Mama. It's good having you here. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Bye. Make good choices. All right, y'all. We are going to sign this stream off here. We're going to be playing a little bit of something. We're probably going to play that new Baldur's Gate game tomorrow or later tonight because it sucks, and I want to actually have my hands wrapped around it for a little bit. So we're going to play that. We'll probably dive into, I don't know, something else. Maybe we'll try to get our first win in a long time in Battlefield. I'm not sure yet. But hey, thanks for joining the stream today. Love you guys. Cool. Yeah.